Welcome back. This is part 2 of our turkey demonstration or tutorial on the variety of calls that are available for, of course, our spring and fall turkey hunt. So Hayden talked to you a little bit about his box call, Gobble Tube, and his pull string that he uses on a shotgun. That works really nice because he's typically set up on the birds, his knees are up, the gun's rested, he's motionless as the birds come in, which is key, and he just pulls with his finger and there's no way the bird is going to detect that movement, and it gives that content, calming effect, and the birds just seem to come in naturally. So it's an excellent call. So really you need a variety of different calls to be completely effective, and even a variety of the same call. For example, this is a Slate call that I made, but we have a number of them. Same with the box calls. They all have a slightly different resonance. So you can educate the birds if you overhunt them at a particular spot. And of course that's not a good thing because they've established that that's not a call they're familiar with. So if you can change it up, and some days a Slate call, just boy, they come charging in, other days it'll be a box call. So you really need a variety of calls in your arsenal with you at all times. So this is the Slate call. It is my favorite, mostly because of the fact that you can make such a variety of different sounds mimicking the bird. But again, as Hayden said, the box call is great for bringing them in. As they start to get a little bit closer, you know, the Slate call is wonderful for doing these little purrs. It seems to just drive them crazy. It's an excellent call. I also mentioned the importance of being hands-free. If you're in a ground blind, obviously this is not as important. If you're just sitting up against the base of a tree, which is often the case, or in a fence line and you're trying to be hidden, the mouth calls are a great way to go because they're completely hands-free. I've never particularly gotten onto these. I am not good on these calls, but they do work. I will try to demonstrate. It's a little piece of plastic with a little diaphragm here. You insert it in your mouth, with diaphragm forward up against the roof of your mouth, and it takes some effort. If you've happened to have played a flute or harmonica or any of the wind instruments when you were a kid in high school, that probably helps. I did not do that. I played football, but this is the reed call, and I will give it a go. That's a brief demonstration. And again, it's hands-free. I was using my hands to cup and create a little bit of sound, but you could be very well rested with the gun and make the calls and not get caught up doing any movements, rustling in your bag, cranking on the box call. All these types of movements at this time of the year, they can kill you. The birds can spot that a mile away. We were out this morning, where the day before opening, we were probably 300 to 400 yards back from where we knew the birds were going to come out, just to observe them, just to see where we're going to get set up tomorrow. And we made just the smallest movements, and the hens picked us off at that distance, and they were on us, and they knew we were there. So, you know, there's no foliage to hide behind at this time of the year, and so the movement is key. So this is a great tool. At any rate, that concludes this workshop, and we hope that you've enjoyed it and it was helpful. And remember, get outdoors.